Have you ever felt like things weren't going your way, like the world was against you, or that your prayers were going unanswered? During these challenging times, it's all too easy to feel abandoned or forgotten. The weight of our struggles can sometimes distort our perception, leading us to believe that we are alone in our trials. In moments of despair, we may even question why certain hardships have befallen us, pondering the purpose behind our suffering. However, what if I told you that Allah might be working silently on your behalf, orchestrating events in ways you can't yet see? The beauty of faith lies in acknowledging that Allah's help often comes in subtle, almost invisible ways that can be easily overlooked but are profoundly powerful once you recognize them. In Islam, we learn that Allah is closer to us than our jugular vein, which signifies an intimate relationship where He is fully aware of our hopes, fears, and struggles. When we feel overwhelmed, the Quran conveys this idea beautifully. And whoever fears Allah, He will make for him a way out. Quran 65 verses 2. This verse serves as a profound reminder that even when we can't see the way forward, Allah is diligently working behind the scenes to guide us through life's whirlwind of challenges. In this discussion, we will explore 7 signs that Allah is silently helping you, even when you feel alone. These signs are not mere coincidences. They are divine interventions that reveal the depth of Allah's care and constant involvement in your life. Each sign is an invitation to reflect on your experiences, to cultivate patience, and to remember that you are never alone, even in your darkest hours. So, let us embark on this journey to uncover these subtle yet powerful signs of Allah's silent help in our lives. Number 1. Doors closing. Have you ever faced a situation where every opportunity seemed to slip away? Perhaps a job you desired didn't materialize, or a relationship ended unexpectedly. Such experiences often lead to feelings of disheartenment and disappointment, making it difficult to see a path forward. It is during these moments of rejection that we may spiral into despair, questioning our worth and feeling abandoned. However, in Islam, we learn that every closed door can serve as a sign of Allah's protection and guidance. The Quran reminds us, "But perhaps you hate a thing and it is good for you, and perhaps you love a thing and it is bad for you, and Allah knows why you know not." Quran 2:21-6. This verse encapsulates a profound truth. What we perceive as a setback may actually be a divine intervention guiding us toward a better path. So what can these closed doors feel like in our lives, and how can we interpret them positively? Reflect for a moment on your own life. Consider instances where rejection or denial seemed painful at the moment, but later revealed themselves to be blessings in disguise. Perhaps losing a job redirected you towards a career that better suited your skills and aspirations. For example, someone you know might have applied for multiple positions and faced rejection each time, only to discover that the opportunity they ultimately accepted was a dream job that allowed them to thrive professionally. Or think about a relationship that ended unexpectedly. In the moment it felt devastating, but after some time you realized that the experience of heartache led you to personal growth and ultimately to a more compatible partner. Reflecting on these experiences can help you appreciate the wisdom behind Allah's plan. Instead of feeling defeated, embrace the possibility that these closed doors may be a part of Allah's greater scheme, steering you away from harm and guiding you towards the path that is truly best for you. In essence, every refused opportunity is an affirmation from Allah that something better awaits you. It is a reminder to trust the process and to understand that despite how it may feel at the moment, you are not being punished. Rather, you are being shaped for your ultimate good. In your prayer and reflection, you might find comfort in these thoughts. Perhaps this closure is a reflection of Allah's mercy guiding me, preparing me for what is truly mine. Number 2, unexplained calmness in difficult times. One of the most reassuring signs of Allah's silent assistance can be found in the inexplicable sense of calm that sometimes washes over us, even amid chaos. Life can throw formidable challenges our way, experiencing loss, health issues, or financial difficulties. But within us lies a strangely profound peace that serves as a buffer against despair. One of the other rebellious people sitting in the class is crying. The Quran tells us, "And we made their hearts firm and strong with the light of faith, when they stood up and said, 'Our Lord is the Lord of the heavens and the earth.'" Quran chapter 18, verses 14. This powerful verse highlights Allah's ability to instill peace and resolve in the hearts of believers, especially during testing times. Consider how this calm feeling might manifest in your life. You might find that in the face of adversity, perhaps during a significant crisis or stressful situation, you maintain your composure, clarity, and inner strength. While chaos may reign in your surroundings, there exists within you a stillness that no external turmoil can disturb. This inner tranquility can often be the result of your faith in Allah, reminding you that He is watching over you, helping you navigate through the storm. Take a moment to reflect on a past experience where you felt this calmness amidst a sea of anxiety. Perhaps it was during the illness of a loved one, where, while everyone around you panicked, you felt an inner peace that allowed you to support your family effectively. This feeling of serene strength is a testament to Allah's presence in your life. It's as if you have an invisible support system, reinforcing the idea that, although your external world may be chaotic, your internal state is being fortified by Allah's guidance. This is the ultimate paradox before which a radical course must be taken for absolute freedom of the soul. This calm can also serve as a spiritual signal, a reminder that you are connected to something greater than yourself. In Islam, prayer is a sacred act that brings tranquility. During challenging moments, turning to Salah, prayer, can help reaffirm your faith and provide you with that much-needed sense of calm. Establishing a routine of prayer can provide comfort and help ground you during times of trial. Within the 5 daily prayers lies a direct line to communicate with Allah, to pour out your troubles while receiving the solace of His listener's ear. These moments of calm draw you further into a state of trust in Allah's plan and mercy. Number 3. Receiving guidance through subtle signs. Divine communication can sometimes come in forms that are not immediately recognizable. Have you ever found yourself grappling with a problem, only to discover an unexpected solution seemingly out of nowhere? Perhaps it was a verse from the Quran that resonated deeply with your situation, a hadith that shed light on your dilemma, or wise counsel from a friend that precisely addressed your needs. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "I have left you with 2 things. You will never go astray as long as you hold on to them: the Book of Allah and my Sunnah." This hadith emphasizes the importance of seeking guidance from the Quran and the exemplary life of the Prophet. These subtle signs are Allah's way of leading you to the right decisions. For instance, imagine you are facing a moral dilemma about a difficult choice in your career. You may come across a Quranic verse during your daily recitation that speaks directly to your situation, giving you the clarity you need to make the right decision. Or you may receive advice from a friend that seems tailored exactly to your circumstances, almost as if it was meant for you. In order to capture these guiding moments, it is essential to remain mindful and open to the messages coming your way. Consider journaling your thoughts or meditating to enhance your awareness. Sometimes Allah's guidance comes not through grand gestures, but through quiet whispers in your heart and mind. End of chapter 25. A chance encounter, a book you stumbled upon, or a quote that resonates with you can all serve as reminders that Allah is working behind the scenes, guiding you towards clarity in moments of confusion. Moreover, reflecting on the lessons from the Quran and Sunnah can further illuminate your path. Have you ever read a story from the life of the Prophet and found yourself inspired to emulate his actions? In those moments, it becomes clear that Allah is guiding you, not only through the sacred texts, but also by placing them in your path at the right moment. Engaging with these resources can empower you to navigate your troubles with wisdom, reminding you that you are never alone. The journey to uncover divine guidance can take form in the most mundane activities. Whether it's in daily conversations, your social interactions, or even your quiet moments alone, there are signs of Allah's guidance everywhere. Be patient and attentive as Allah communicates with us in the language we understand. Sometimes it's a feeling, other times it's a revelation. The key is cultivating the awareness to recognize it. Number 4, delays and patience. In our fast-paced world, we often desire instant outcomes. Whether it be the completion of a project, a personal goal, or a longing prayer, our patience is frequently tested. We live in an age that capitalizes on immediacy, where answers, resources, and gratification come at the click of a button. It is during these times of waiting that frustration can brew within us, making us feel as though Allah is distant or unresponsive. The hum of the world can drown out the subtleties of divine timing. However, it's essential to recognize that delays can be manifestations of Allah's perfect timing. The Quran teaches us, "And be patient, for indeed Allah does not allow the reward of those who do good to be lost." Quran 11:11-5. This teaching reassures us that patient endurance is rewarded. When we encounter delays in our prayers or plans, that is not a rejection or a sign of negligence. It can rather signify that Allah is preparing something greater for us. Reflect on those moments where you wished for immediate answers or solutions, only to later realize that those delays shielded you from harm or led you to something even better. Many individuals have undergone periods of hardship, believing their dreams to be postponed forever, only to find doors opening when they least expected them. Consider, for example, a student who applied to several universities, only to be faced with rejection after rejection, leading them to pursue a lesser-known university as a last resort. Eventually, this student may find that this lesser-known institution had amazing programs, faculty support, and a community that became profoundly impactful on their personal and academic growth. These stories remind us of the reliability of Allah's timing, which is perfect in all respects. Our understanding may falter, but Allah always holds the greater vision for us. In moments when you feel impatience rising, remind yourself that Allah's plans often come together in ways that we cannot foresee. Embrace patience as an act of faith, trusting that Allah knows what you need, even before you ask for it. Engage in du'as, supplications that emphasize your understanding of His timing, like, "Ya Allah, I trust your plan and know that everything happens for a reason." Moreover, during challenging periods of waiting, lean into practices that encourage patience. Engage in dhikr, remembrance of Allah. Maintain regular prayers and surround yourself with community support. These practices not only fortify your heart, but also enable you to feel grounded in your faith during times of uncertainty. As you exercise patience, you aren't simply enduring the weight. You are cultivating resilience and trust, which will serve you in all aspects of life. Number 5. Protection from harm. There may be moments in your life where you narrowly escape danger or avoid situations that could lead to harm. Whether it's avoiding a car accident, missing an ill-fated flight, or choosing not to attend an event where something unfortunate occurred, these instances are not mere coincidences. They are potent reminders of Allah's protective embrace. The Quran affirms, "Allah relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him. Indeed, Allah will accomplish His purpose." Quran 65:3. When you find yourself in situations from which you are miraculously spared, it's essential to reflect on the underlying divine protection at play. Consider the times when you made an unexpected decision not to go somewhere or to stay back even though all your plans were in place. Remember how you felt at that moment, perhaps a strange intuition or a gut feeling that nudged you to reconsider. Such nudges may very well be the protective hand of Allah, steering you away from potential harm. Reflect on these choices and acknowledge the divine intervention that prevented you from harm. You could think of a situation where you narrowly avoided a serious accident. Perhaps you took a different route than usual on your way to work and discovered later that there was an accident on the original path. These experiences are not merely luck, but compelling reminders of Allah's protection, living proof of His mercy. Take the time to express gratitude for those moments, as they are reminders that Allah is always watching over you. By acknowledging moments of protection, you build faith and cultivate awareness of Allah's presence in your life. This recognition can lead to greater trust in Allah's plan and inspire you to express gratitude not only for the blessings you see, but for the innumerable blessings you have not yet recognized, the most profound being the things He has protected you from. Additionally, consider making it a daily practice to thank Allah for His protection, whether it be in your prayers or through journaling. This practice can foster a greater sense of mindfulness, allowing you to better appreciate the gifts of safety and well-being in your life. You begin to realize that while life carries uncertainty, Allah's protective guidance is a constant that can never be taken away. Exercise. Number 6. Unseen help and support. Many people have encountered help from unexpected sources when they needed it most. Perhaps it's the friend who calls unexpectedly just when you're feeling down, the stranger who acknowledges your struggle and offers assistance, or even small acts of kindness from people you hardly know that seem to fall perfectly into your hands. These instances are not mere coincidences. They are profound signs that Allah is orchestrating events to provide support, filling the gaps when we are at our most vulnerable. The Quran tells us, "And He will provide him from sources he never could imagine." Quran 65:3. This verse encapsulates the essence of Allah's wisdom and the multifaceted nature of His assistance. When you find yourself supported in ways that seem improbably perfect, take a moment to reflect upon these experiences. Try to think of specific instances where you received unexpected help or encouragement. They may appear trivial at first glance: a kind word from a coworker, a timely email from a mentor, or an opportunity to connect with someone new. Reflecting on these moments can turn them from simple occurrences into profound acknowledgments of Allah's presence in your life. Consider cultivating gratitude as a practice. When someone offers help, take a moment to express your appreciation. A simple thank you can transform your view of support. In your prayer, express gratitude to Allah for the various forms of assistance He provides, known and unknown. Another way to stay attuned to Allah's support is by creating a community around you. Engage with friends, family, or communities that uplift you. Share your thoughts and seek out connections that resonate with your experiences. In turn, make it a habit to lend a helping hand to those in need, recognizing that your support could be someone else's sign from Allah. Engaging in acts of kindness fosters an environment where it becomes easier to see and recognize the many ways Allah provides support in our lives. You can also think of journaling your experiences of help and support. This practice not only allows you to reflect on how often you receive assistance, but it also creates a tangible record of gratitude, encouraging a deeper recognition of Allah's care as you look back on your entries over time. Number 7. Growing through challenges. The challenges we face often feel overwhelming, yet they frequently become the catalysts for extraordinary growth. Allah's design for us includes trials that refine our character, build our resilience, and deepen our faith. The Quran reassures us, "Indeed, with hardship will be ease." Quran 94 verse 6. This verse serves as a reminder that every difficulty contains the potential for growth and improvement. Take a moment to reflect on your life and consider the most challenging experiences you have endured. Often, these trials lead to significant personal and spiritual development. Think of how navigating through a difficult period might have taught you patience, empathy, or resilience, qualities that enrich your character and draw you closer to Allah. Embrace the idea that challenges are stepping stones to greater achievements and perspectives. Perhaps you faced a challenging circumstance that initially felt insurmountable, only to emerge stronger on the other side. When you look back at these experiences, do you see how they contributed to your development and maturity? By acknowledging the growth that comes from challenges, you foster a mindset that appreciates learning, resilience, and ultimately your dependency upon Allah. Instead of labeling your trials as burdens, you can view them as opportunities for personal and spiritual refinement. Each hardship carries with it the capacity for transformation, if only we stay steadfast and committed to seeking Allah's guidance throughout the process. Consider also how the lessons you learn through adversity can be shared with others. In doing so, you might help someone else facing a similar struggle recognize their potential for growth. Sharing your journey can serve to inspire those around you and remind them that every challenge is a part of a divine design aimed at revealing their true strength. Recognizing these signs in your life can greatly enhance your understanding of how Allah is always working on your behalf, even in periods of perceived silence. These subtle interventions are powerful reminders of His unwavering presence and care. By maintaining awareness of these signs and keeping your faith strong, you can discover peace in knowing that Allah is guiding, protecting, and leading you to something better. Remember, Allah's help does not always come in obvious ways. Often it is the subtle, silent moments that reveal His deep involvement in our lives. Trust in His plan. Be patient, and keep your heart open to the signs of His silent assistance. In doing so, you will find that even during life's most challenging times, you are never truly alone. Reflect upon Allah's mercy and kindness in your life. Embrace the journey, with all its trials and triumphs, as a testament to your faith and Allah's endless support. By recognizing these signs, we can live with a renewed sense of purpose and an unwavering belief in Allah's wisdom and care. Conclusion: embracing the silent help of Allah. These 7 signs of Allah's silent help can serve as profound affirmations of His presence in our lives. They remind us that we are not simply drifting through life alone. Instead, we are accompanied by the divine, guided, protected, and nurtured every step of the way. As you move forward, cultivate the qualities of patience, awareness, gratitude, and reliance on Allah. Each sign of help that you recognize fosters a stronger connection to your Creator, encouraging a deeper appreciation for the intricate tapestry of your life. Always remember that during the most challenging times, when the world appears dark and filled with uncertainty, these signs are your guiding lights. They offer reassurance that just as Allah is helping you through your journey, He is also helping many others, each in their unique way. Thus, let your heart be at ease, for Allah is always near, always listening, and always ready to assist His servants. Embrace the journey and remain steadfast in your faith, for the best is yet to come. With these extensive elaborations, reflections, and personal anecdotes, we can achieve a more in-depth exploration of these signs in a comprehensive manner. The expanded content aims to resonate on a personal level, providing comfort, encouragement, and affirmation of Allah's continued support throughout our lives. This version should bring the text closer to the target length of 4,200 words, cultivating a rich understanding of how to perceive and recognize Allah's silent assistance.